This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and OneXBet.
All right, here we go with Lloyd facing up Weeks. A slow medium kind of in-swingers, but he's a bit of an awkward customer, I think. Cross the weight. He wants to go straight away. Has he got enough? He does not. It's going to be a golden duck. Cross weight. Well, gone. Well, how about that for a shocker of a start for Wimbledon? Well, this is ECN cricket. We're always bringing the drama. We're bringing the big names. We promised you big names this afternoon, and I'm not going to let you down. Here is current German international and all-round fantastic commentator and great company when you go to one of those high-end London shows. It's Tina Goff. Oh, well, speaking of six, there's six as Lloyd unloads on Kadeka, puts it out of the ground, Maximal. So that's breaking news after all the big name chat. Lloyd gets one short. He's going to pump this for six as well. Maximal. I think he's trying to sneak one in there into the body, but Lloyd.
Which is a bit more of a nagging version of Juliet than is expected.
Going to be four. Lloyd just times this again. He's a multi-dimensional player, Tim Lloyd. Anyway, come in the second, and this will be over the top, and that'll be six. Crowd catch. Meanwhile, this is up in the air. Tyrone, where are you? Well, Tyrone dropped a sitter this morning. It's pretty slow to see that one. The quarters tomorrow in the air. Well, this could be out. Oh, he misjudged it. And I don't know whether he would have had a play on it or not, but he just took two steps in. Now he will go leg side. There's no outfielder here, and I think it'll just carry anyway. So Maximal back to back for Charlie Whipple. Well, gave up on plan A. Well, hello. Well, smart. Well, we've got the... All right, should be gone now. That's an easy catch at cover, and it's gone, despite a little bit of a fumble. Well, it's a strange innings, isn't it? I suppose it's a quick innings. He goes 3 sixes, and that's it. He's out for 18. And in the third over, Wimbledon 49 for 3.
And again, once more, this power play swings. After it went this way and that, this time Charlie Whipple has to take the long walk off. And
Gert cuts over the top, gets 4. Good counter attack. Twisties. Twisties here. That's 4 runs. It's going to be Lloyd who moves into the 30s. So are you a sulker or a kind of... Nah, they don't need that. Right now, Lloyd might need to drink soon because he's actually working hard. Maximal for him. Have a hard look at yourself. Right now, Lloyd is going to move into the 40s. Maximal! And well... That's a fine miss to be a little bit inappropriate, but anyway, it's appropriate. The innings from Lloyd, given the situation, he brings up his 50 with a Maximo, an 11-ball half-ton. Goes straight and just gets it out of the ground. It was a catchable kind of distance if... Oh, he's gone. And so Lloyd will have to go before the halfway mark. Afzal comes on off just 14 balls. Wimbledon 82 for 4.
It's an ugly swipe in the end. Plays down the wrong line. Then looks back at his stumps in horror. His head goes up. But yeah, it was a good innings from him. Quick one as well.
A little deflection. That's going to go for 4. Nice shot by Baldwin. Despite the 4 wickets. This one's eased away. Fielder comes in and... Oh, takes a magnificent catch with no regard for his personal safety. Kadeka.
The Glenn McGrath one.
Glenn McGrath thing.
Yeah.
I often think some of those games are injuries waiting to happen right now. Edged 4. So the keeper. Well, that'll be 6. That's going to be lifted up. And well, this turtle can move as Gert puts it out of the ground. Maximal. 6 runs. And this will be a thick under edge, and that'll run towards the boundary, and that'll be 4 more. So Wimbledon, by luck or design, they're getting a bit of kick in the tail here. Nicked 4. Threads the needle. Watch out, camera 4. Oh, that's going to be another one. That's 7 up. Thanks for coming. It's got to be a no ball. I know they'll look at it, but Maximo. All right, that's up and out of the ground. Anybody? Well, that's just over the banner. Maximo, 6 runs.
Saya Kadeka, the captain, who's opening the batting alongside Faris Haider. Kadeka gets the better of the first 2 balls, 4 followed by 6. So he gets into his work, does the CFS captain. As that one is lifted away, and it's a glorious stroke by the captain, Aya. But the result is a similar one. It's just about got the legs on it. There wasn't anyone out there anyway.
And this first one, though, slightly offline, and it's slapped away almost like a standing sweep shot there. 4 runs to start the 3rd over. Well, that's one way to deal with it. Get almost to the pitch of it and launch him out of the ground. Well, oh, that's out. And I'd say it's ridiculous, but it's exactly what...
So I know that the law changed for the World Test Championship and it's changed in the ICC playing conditions from last month, I think, or June 2025.
I think it was July 1, but yeah.
Yeah, but,
yeah.
But the MCC's not implementing it until October 2026.
Did you know that?
Please.
Just give us a break.
Please.
Okay, but I can explain it as simply as possible, right? So most of the field of play, but you can't jump from outside and land outside. This one will be given 4. This one, maybe not get a good look at it, fielder in the way, but he called 4 straight away. Anyway, Kadeka will bring up his 50 with 4 blaster through the offside, and well, the supercomputer is starting to believe because CFS are now favourites in this game. As I expected. That's going to be in the air. Fielder! Oh, he's going to knock it over the bar. Maximo! It's Tom Weston coming on his first ball.
We had a chat with him. Well, that one's going to be less hero, more villain, as it goes away for 4 byes.
This one isn't inside. That is an absolute bomb from Kadeka, who's turning it on here. CFS on the hunt. Maximo, 6 carreras más. This one probably isn't a great ball. Might bring a wicket. Well, they'll run because it's definitely something they're going to check. Keeper runs 22 yards to protect the other stumps. So you're going to have a good look at it. Again, it's a tight call, but arguably the right call. And it will... Yeah, I mean, you look at it here and it looks pretty high, but again, what you don't see there, that clearly is he's out of his crease. What a catch, by the way, by Lloyd. He comes up firing. He knows it's a 50-50 call. Anyway, it's up in the air. Whipple has a play on it, and he'll take the catch. He's going to gallop around the boundary, and he'll create another wicket. So 2 wickets in 3 balls, really. And CFS, 87 for 3. In the air, and 6. Whipple's tall, but he's not that tall, and it climbs out of the ground. Kadeka... That gives him a filthy full toss, though, but it might bring a wicket. And it does. Meanwhile, you've got a prod at the other end now. We should have a run out. We will. Interesting. I mean, Kadeka might have actually been in jeopardy there if...
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Yeah, Kadeka.
Can he make the stop here, crossweight? He can't, so that'll be 4. It's under this as well, but straight to the field, and that's a brilliant catch. Excellent work out there. Well, Tim Lloyd, he's got buckets for hands. In the end, he couldn't do it all on his own. He goes for a masterful 79, but it won't be enough to get the win, you feel. He's the sixth to fall, 107 for 6. Kind of going through the motions last over as James Ashby will get the 10th. It's all part of the grand strategy, I think. Watch the spin here. It does watch the spin, and it spins the other way. 4 runs. Well, Tortuga time. A bit of a battle for 3rd and 4th. Reverse is attempted, but nothing is hit there. Jamie Ashby holds a pretty solid over in the 10th, but Wimbledon will run out winners by 35 runs. The final score is Wimbledon 155, CFS Pinnacle Pro 120, although CFS do get a point out of the game.